Audio.
Rolling.
Okay. This is the trio interview.
Hello, greetings. My name's Scott MacLeod, and I'm here with some dear friends of mine. I'm going to introduce them in just a moment. And I want to tell you about a special recording we were able to do, a collaboration. Just finished it, and it was an amazing time together. And but I want to give you the backstory. So I'm going to start with Ryan Hall. This is Ryan Hall, and he leads the Franklin House of Prayer in Franklin, Tennessee, for the last 7 years almost, or something like that. And it's an extraordinary, beautiful place. Check it out if you come in the area. But so we've been friends for a while, and then I was seeing what was happening and just hearing the beautiful worship. And I went there one time, and I realized, wait a second, there's no drum set. This cannot be. So I said, hey, what if I brought a drum set and just left it there, and maybe I'll jam with you sometimes, and then others can use it, the whole thing. And he's like, yeah, that'd be great. So I brought a little kit, and then he was like, I got a 6:30 a.m. Monday morning set. You can come and join me. So we started like that, right?
Yeah.
And so I would just show up on Monday mornings, and we would begin to worship the Lord and just drums and acoustic, and as we did, we just kind of kept stumbling upon songs, like to the point where I remember so many times Ryan would be laughing, just like we were singing melodies and lyrics back and forth, and we press record quick. That's something, and we never really sat down to write anything. We just kind of felt like it was a gift from God. We kind of like, wow, that could be a song. That is a song. So we organized it a bit. But tell me your thoughts from those early, the genesis of this.
Yeah, Scott and I have known each other for a while now and love each other in the presence of God. And at the Franklin Prayer House, we got a set every morning at 6 a.m. and he donated that lovely kit to us for a season. And it would sit there empty quite a bit, except for these Monday 6 a.m.s. Like Scott would come in at 6:30, and just like you said, we just started worshiping with no even thought about writing anything, just kind of getting in the presence of God and singing what the Lord was saying in the moment. And we'd come away realizing there were 3 or 4 songs that came out of that time. And then we just did this for a season. And afterwards, we get together and listen to the voice memos and realize we had 15 to 20 songs that we just without really aiming to do that. And then just kind of mining that and finding some different choruses that seemed like they went together. And so we just kind of started working on them and paring them down and got them down to the 7 songs that are on the record. But what's beautiful about that to me is even in the crafting space, we tried to keep it to what it was when it originally came out. And even when we're playing them, we're trying to keep it in that same space, that same spirit of just the spontaneous with the Lord saying at that moment. And there just was some really sweet moments, even ones that we didn't capture during this time that just meant a lot to us. It's so amazing to be in the presence of God and receive revelation from Him and then sing it, and then it kind of sticks in you, these choruses that just kind of follow you around for a while. So it's just been such a treat for us to be able to get in here together and just kind of lay those things down so that maybe others can hear them and maybe others can get those lodged in their spirits as well. So.
And they're real sing-along. They're simple. And that was partly what I started talking to Ryan about, was the simplicity of we should record this. And I started thinking, well, should we just do acoustic and drums? And we're like, well, we could. It's pretty minimalist, but it was beautiful in a sense, what we were experiencing.
Yeah.
They were like, wait a sec, I know the guy. Bryan Willard. Well, that's it. We need some bass. We need some foundation, some bottom end. And so we approached Bryan and we said, hey, we got these sing-along type songs, spontaneous things that kind of came together. Would you consider being part of such a recording with us? And of course, I've known Bryan since he was a teenager, the early days of the Foundry here, and he's a profound musician and worshiper and such a pure heart. And I would say, before anything, there's 2 cool things. These 2 brothers here got such pure, beautiful hearts before God, and for me, it's such an honor to just be literally surrounded like I am now by these 2 guys. And the other fun thing for me was and is that every time I would tell people, I'm doing this project with Ryan and Bryan, and the one common theme of these 2 guys is they go, oh, they're like the nicest guys in the world. And these two, so I'm working with the nicest guys in the world. I don't know where I fit in there, but maybe I'm the Oreo, the sweet spoon. I'm just kidding. But Bryan, tell us a little bit about your thoughts jumping in on this. And he collaborated with and helped us rearrange a few things and the whole thing. And it's just been a joy having you part of it too.
Thank you, Scott. Well, it's just an honor to be a part of anything that you're doing here in the city. And
got the glory train on that. If y'all heard that, y'all hear that? As soon as he talks, see?
You know, some things people ask me to be a part of, and they say, you should pray about this. And there's some things that I just don't need to pray about. And that's anything that Scott is doing, I don't need to pray about. I just do it, just jump in, because they're one of the most consistent communities in serving the city here. So it's just an honor to be a part of anything that we're doing musically here. So, the worship aspect of what you guys are doing is just all I want to do in life, and just serve however I can. So it's just an honor to be a part of it, and to see what God does with these songs. Yeah, although I wasn't part of the writing process, I feel like I was able to put my heart into just the playing and the worshiping, and that was the whole goal, is capturing something that is precious and special.
Yeah.
That's what you guys put together.
We put together.
Yeah.
These two singing together, I like it. It's awesome. Got the glory train still going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man. That's good.
What else are you feeling about this project?
Well, I want to just say, I love Bryan. Bryan's a dear friend of mine as well, and I was teasing him earlier today, because we literally just did this recording, but I was teasing him earlier today that if he didn't play on it, it would basically be 2 chords for 7 songs. So I just am so grateful for just his ear and just the way that he hears and what the Lord's gifted him in that area of music. It's just incredible to play with him and to play with both of them. So yeah, I think that's just our heart, is that whoever listens would feel the same things we were feeling when we got the songs. It was just very much the Lord just sharing his heart with us, and things that were on his heart that we wanted to sing back to him, and things he wanted to reveal about himself to us that was special to us. So I think that would be...
Yeah, that's so good. The thing I remember too, when we were just kind of worshiping the Lord and kind of stumbling upon these songs, discovering this journey, this musical journey, was we were right in the middle of the COVID shutdown days. Yeah. And so the world just felt so shaky and kind of dark and confusing, and I felt like we were tucked away in the cleft of the rock, 6:30 a.m. just worshiping the Lord, and it was just such a refuge and a shelter in the midst of a storm that was going on globally. And I feel like these songs and worship and praise in general is just so needed, even in increasing measure here at the end of the age, to be able to focus on the Lord and magnify his name and run into that strong tower that is his name when everything's chaotic outside. And I feel like God's people are going to be literally not just addicted, to praise and worship, but it'll be our very essence. We'll breathe praise. That's actually one of the songs, right? Yeah. Breathe praise. So we hope you guys get a chance to check it out. We sure had fun doing it. And a shout out to our Harvest Sound media team that helped us audio and video, all of this. They did a fabulous job. It was so much fun working with them. And what else? You give us the final thoughts, man.
I had just one word in mind, and it was remembering. And we're all from different streams, church wise, but this record to me is a representation of, number one, a garden, God planting seeds. These songs are seeds. And number two, a remembering of the body here and through worship. So I just had that for this project. That's my prayer, is that it will remember anything that maybe has been dismembered.
Amen. So good. Yeah. All right, well, I guess, is this us signing off?
Yeah.
That was good. Way to go, guys. Good times.
Fist bumps.
Hey, check out this music. We had so much fun. We had too much fun. And praise be to God. May he be magnified and glorified through it all. And by the way, we had to come up with a little name for what this is, and so we just said, hey, we're trio.
That's right.
That's what we are. We're trio. 3. Check it out. God bless.
To know